I think I'm in trouble, y'all. And I've been avoiding this person for 2 days. But I had to come to my house today to change my clothes, go back to work. And it was peeking around the corner talking about some. Now, Friday, to get Kai back from the teacher calling me all week, I had my cousin to come pick up in the wagon. Yes, the station of the wagon. Now, when my cousin knocked on the door and Kai see it's her, she said, what you want? She said, I can't take you to school. She said, I'm not getting in that bag of Skittles. I said, yes, you is. She said, no, it's roaches in there. I said, and you finna join them. Get on out there in that wagon. So Kai went on out there to the car. She was talking her shit while she was walking. My cousin said when she got to the school, my son got on out. But Kai fell over and wouldn't move. She was like a stiff-ass roach. She had to drag her up to the door, and the teachers got her. The teacher ended up calling me and said, hey, Takai is refusing to do her work and stuff. She talking about she ain't in the mood today, teach to do nothing. I said, what? I said, did you try whipped you? She said, she ain't trying to hear whipped you today. I said, oh, she mad at me. She said, what did you do to her? I said, I sent her to school in a bag of Skittles. It's a station up the wagon. My cousin got it. It's ugly. Don't nobody really like it. It's all these different colors. He said, oh. I said, yeah. She said, well, she told me she rode to school with some roaches. I said, she possibly did. She said, well, she's mad and she won't do no work. I said, well, wheelchair ain't working. I don't know what to tell you, teacher. She said, well, I went over to her and asked her what she was working on her own. I said, what'd she say? She said, a plan to get us girlfriend. Is us girlfriend you? I said, yeah. I said, what it look like? She said it was 2 people on there, and it looked like a belt and all type of other stuff that she done drew on there. But it's a real master plan, so you probably want to be careful. So I said, okay, teach. Well, send me a text and let me know how the rest of her day go. I didn't get no text, so I think the teacher might have been scared. But it's been real iffy around my house. I've been coming in while she sleep. I crept in yesterday and went to sleep the whole day. So until I had to go back to work because I didn't want to see her. When I was going out the door going to work, she was asleep. Now that I came in and she woke, I hurried up and got in the shower, grabbed the garbage and came back out. She's still looking at me crazy. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, but y'all might as well get ready for a show next week.